Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we're taking a look at some new mini-force figures. Now, these figures are the smaller versions. I picked this whole lot up over at AliExpress. The larger deluxe versions were not available over there. I couldn't find them, but they are available on Amazon for like $100 a set. We have three different sets here. These first two vehicles are a set. These middle three vehicles are a set, and then finally this vehicle over here is a set. To give you an idea on the relative size of all of these, here is Legacy Beachcomber. So just to give you an idea of the size. The largest being the blue shark and then the Tyrannosaurus. Yes, that is a Tyrannosaurus that's been turned into a truck. All of these vehicles are called the V Ranger machines. The first two we're going to take a look at are Leo and Bull. Leo is this cute little truck SUV looking thing. I like it. It's rather cute. It's got what appears to be a giant cannon in the front of it. That'll get the traffic out of your way. The Bull, on the other hand, is gee, tell me you transform into a giant pair of legs without telling me you transform into a giant pair of legs. Yeah, it's a bull. It's got the thing in the nose. It's got green eyes. It's mostly black up here, but yes, it turns into a giant pair of legs. So let's go ahead and do that combination. To start off with, take the horns of the bull and fold them back. Then grab the legs and split them apart. And then you can reach up to the front wheels and fold them back. And, ooh, that doesn't sound good. And then we got a pair of pants. Next up for Leo, grab the back wheels, fold them down, split the backs open like that, flip up this little panel in the back, grab the robot head and pull it up, and then take the whole thing, and then take the bull and slide the bull into the back, or into the bottom of Leo, close up the panel. Take the arms, straighten them out, and fold them down. And we've got Leo Bulls. Specifically, its name is Leo Bulls V. The red is very nice, and I love the paint on these little things. They're just nice. They are just nice. I love the paint, and I really like the head sculpt. That is a very nice head sculpt. It's kind of Prime-esque, sort of. I mean, it's a little bit longer than a Prime head. And this figure of the three actually has light piping. See, what did I tell you? The figure does feel a little bit small in hand because the deluxe version of it is like twice as big almost, but this one scales with the current Legacy Deluxe class figure. Now, what can we do with this guy? Honestly, not a whole lot. There is no head articulation, ratchets in the shoulders, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow is well over 90 degrees, fists do not articulate, no torso articulation. And then the hips. We're going to get to the hips here. And let me tell you, the hips have an issue. First of which is, you see the molding right here that's on the front of the thigh? That bangs up against the skirt and causes problems. You can't lift the leg then. The other problem is the amount of force that's required to get those legs to move. So in and out is not too bad, but forward and back, for freaking God. I'm really not joking. Like, it takes all of my strength to move these legs. So, I mean, there is posability, but there's not much. I mean, there's not much you're going to be able to do. That sometimes happens. You could get him in a running pose. That kind of works. That looks so bad. Oh my God. I can't even get him to stand up like this. I could have him do the Mario jump. That actually works really well. Ba-doing, ba-doing. All right, let's move on to the next set. The next set we've got Tricero, and it's a little Triceratops. Oh, it's so cute. And he could stab through traffic. And then we have Stego. It's a little Stegosaurus. The spines don't do anything. They do open like that, but I mean, that's not going to help you much in traffic. And then the Tyrannosaurus. I mean, there's obviously a robot head right there, but overall, it works pretty well. Transformation is very simple. Tyrannosaurus, grab the entire rear of the vehicle mode and flip it out. Fold out the feet. Grab the top, fold it down, split the legs in half, and then flip up the head and come to the little dinos and flip up some fists, and peg all of them together. And then we end up with what is I affectionately call Dino-rilla. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a little gorilla robot made out of dinosaurs. V-Trike, V-Stego, and V-Tyranno transform and merge into Trino-V. At least that's what he's named on the Miniforce wiki. I like this guy. I like the green, I like the neon, I like the clear plastic. It works well, and it just looks beefy. It really does. The head sculpt is okay. It's just okay. Really has a hard time keeping its head up. The head sculpt's not great, not the best. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Forget posability other than the arms and the elbows. That's it. That's all you got. And it not much to look at the back. It does have the ability to open its maw, and there is a little cannon in there. I'm trying to get it to focus in, get the light in there, but you can see there is a little cannon. There we go. Yeah, he's got a cannon in there. Belly blaster! I do find the proportions on this guy to be a little bit weird, but again, it scales to a deluxe class transformer. And actually, in his case, it's more like a no, that scales to a deluxe class. They're the same size. Or height, I should say. Now, like all good toys out of Korea, the two robots, what do? What's that? They combine? Why, yes, they do. You're right. We'll start off with Leo Bowls V. To start off with, push the robot head in and return the arms to their kind of pseudo-transformed way. Fold them back, and then you could take the arms and just put them straight down like that. So the only thing you have to transform on this is Leo V. And something that just irritates the heck out of my dyslexia is the names on these. All of the little robots, all the little animals are V-animal. But the combined modes are combined mode name -V. Or no dash, just combined name V. And I can't keep it straight. Anyway, arms, torso, fold it down and back like you're going to transform it back and just rip it off. Come down to the legs and split them in half. Oh, I forgot to mention that it does have knees and it can kick out, but we're not going to care about that. So take the leg, take the hip, fold it all the way back around, and there's this little tab that will slot into, like so. And then just take the dino thing and fold it down, take the kneecap and flip it out and around. Look, it's a foot. Who would have thought? We're going to get a pair of dino shoes going here. Dino kicks, dino Nikes. Let me know, sneakerheads, what's a good dinosaur name for a pair of sneakers? Let me know down in the comments. All right, now on to the middle part. Now for the upper torso, take the head and push it down, grab the mouth or the top of the mouth and split it open and flip it all the way back. Fold out this big head and then drop this entire section onto the top of Leo. And this is Volt-powered V. It's nifty. I like it. I kind of wish I'd gotten or could have found the big ones, because this one just feels tiny. It scales to a current leader class figure in the Legacy line. It's actually a little bit bigger than Megatron, except that, well, I mean, Megatron has giant pylons, so those are going to be bigger. But I could definitely tell you Megatron is definitely more posable. I love the colors that we have going here. I just really love these colors. They work so well, and the figure does look pretty darn impressive. I like it. The head sculpt is also good. I rather like this head sculpt. It works incredibly well. I don't know what it reminds me of. It kind of has some Brave Hero figure vibes to it. All right, one last figure to go, and that is V-Shark. It's a giant... It's a shark racing car that has rockets and VTOL engines on it for some reason. Oh, this is so stupid. I love it. Oh, yes, the mouth... teeth motif there. Oh, it's so good. It's so stupid. All right, to transform this, first grab the top and just pull it off. This will become the weapon. Grab these boosters on the back, pop them off. Then we've got the naked car. Grab the rear of the vehicle mode, fold them down like that. Come inside and unpeg these bits like so. Grab the entire rear of the vehicle mode and unpeg it from the body and then snap it back underneath. Fold out the shoulders, fold down the arms, and turn the forearms and grab the head and lift it up, and then just get them armored up. Pylons, or those missile pods, will go on the shoulders, and then he'll hand carry the gun. Dominant colors on this figure are white and blue, and they work well. The silver and the neon green throughout with little strips of red really tie the shark together. Wait, that wasn't a very funny joke. Anyway, head sculpt is fine. It's kind of weird. It's like he's got a shark on top of... So he's got the shark head that his head is on. So he's got a shark head on the top of his head, which is on a shark head, which is just silly. I'm not saying that that's bad looking or anything, but I mean, come on. It's like double shark. Posability for our Shark Cross V here is a little bit limited. Shoulders are fine. They're on swivels. Then you got a hinge. And you've got typical shoulder and arm articulation, no fist articulation, no torso articulation. Legs have no problem moving, which is great. They can't move in and out, though. They have no posability there. But they can bend the knee, and you actually have some foot posability with the moving shin. So, I mean, you could do that. Now, what about these two? Do they combine? Well, of course they do. Captain Shark here will disassemble into 5 different kibbles and bits. Top part, bottom part, well, I should say 6. Split that apart. Missile pods, gun. For the legs, take the crotch area, turn it back, and then fold the entire leg down like that. And do that on the other side as well. And these will peg into the legs, or the outside of the legs, of the big boy over there. This gun, fold up the gun or handle, open it up, leave it, put it off to the side. These guys, yeah, they're fine. Now, the top part, push the head down. I said push the head down. There we go. Fold the arms up. And then take the actual shark mouth, pull the lower jaw down, flip it all the way around, reach up underneath, and pull out this visor, and then you'll see where this goes. All right, each leg gets a leg. Getting them lined up is not too difficult. The one thing I do keep running into, though, is whenever I try to put these legs on, I end up putting too much pressure on the bottom feet, and they just pop right off. But was able to do it this time without anything falling off. And then the pylons, or pods, go on the outer shoulders, like this. And then the chest section has these clips right here, and they will peg into these shoulder bits, which I forgot to turn around. Like that. And you just peg them in. Get them lined up and get them pegged into place. Like that. And then drop this guy on top and peg him into place on either side of the head. And we're done. And may I present Volt Legend King V! Hello, Shinkenger. Oh, it's a cluster and I love it. All the coloring comes together really well here. The white, whoever designed this stuff really thought about what they were doing because everything works. It all is cohesive. The giant J. Decker wing thing on the top of the head is a bit much, but otherwise the whole thing's pretty darn cool. Head sculpt is a little silly because, well, it's stuck inside the mouth of a shark, and the visor works and the mouth works. It's fine. What does not work, however, is the posability. You've got the arms that can move, and that's all you're going to want to move. You can move those hips, but as soon as you start to try moving stuff, remember how tight these hips are? Things start falling off. You can get it into some poses, but I'm just not going to bother. Oh, and I forgot to flip out the Stegosaurus. Oh, yeah, the Stegosaurus having the spines flipped out like that impede posability. So you got to have to get it posed the way you want, and then just kind of maybe futz with it a little bit. 360 degree view, you got a giant back head or top head, upside down head of a Tyrannosaurus sticking off the back. But otherwise, it's pretty clean back here. It's surprising. It works. It just works. All right, everybody, here is a size comparison. You can see that this guy, all combined up, scales much better to a current Leader Class 86 Dinobot, or Grimlock in this case, than a leader from like Siege, because I mean the Dinobots are just so much bigger. But it's smaller than the Commander class Jetfire, Skyfire, whatever you want to call them, and even Armada Prime. So that is interesting. Its scale is all over the place. Now, if I had the deluxe version, it would actually be taller than Skyfire here. I did find a image of it and it was well over a foot tall. So yeah, I might try to track that down, but I really don't feel like paying over $100 for 3 robots that combine. I'm perfectly happy with this. This is a fun set. So that's it for the video review. I'm going to leave a link to the actual purchase page on AliExpress for this guy down in the description. Hey, what do you think of this? I mean, is this cool or what? This is the first time I've gotten a hold of one of the smaller sets because I couldn't find the bigger set. I tried. I really did. I just couldn't find it. But now, today, of course, it showed up on Amazon. But let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I've been Baltmatrix. I hope you all have a wonderful day.